Hello everyone, welcome to the first episode of HTML 101 series. In today's video, let's get a glimpse of HTML, the backbone of today's website. Maybe you have not seen an HTML file before, but I believe that in reality, every single one of us uses HTML every single day, unless you're living in a cave somewhere. Maybe you just didn't realize it. As long as you have visited the website, you have used HTML. The four letters HTML stands for Hypertext Markup Language. This is HTML. This is the logo of it, and here's a Wikipedia article. If you're interested, you can read that. Let's go to a website. How about BBC World News Service? Let's see what's happening today. We can click open any article here. This one is good. Stay healthy with 5,000 steps a day. Okay? Let's click open it. I'm using a Google Chrome browser. So what we can do here is that I'm going to select this 5,000, right click, inspect, and there are a whole bunch of gibberish on the right hand side. If you didn't know, this is HTML file. Wow, looks so messy, but don't worry about it. The HTML files that we are going to write will be very, very well organized. This BBC is a complicated site. Here, there is something interesting here. We see this title on the left hand side on this web page, and you see here, actually, this sentence is identical to this, right? So what happened here is that the browser would read into this HTML file, and whatever is inside this file would be shown on this screen, on your web page. And now, let's do something interesting. If we change this number from 5,000 to 6 and hit enter, see what happened on the web page. It changed to 6,000 steps a day. Let's do this again. How about this picture? Walking to the shops instead of driving, blah blah blah. Let's do something funny. Let's change walking to, say, how about swimming? Hit enter. Now you see, the caption says, swimming to the shop instead of driving. It's funny, right? So there are two places we made changes already. One is the number, another is this word, swimming. You think, oh, we just hacked the BBC news website. Actually not. Let's talk about the theory a little bit. We just scratched the surface today. Probably we go to different websites almost every single day, right? So we are so used to it that we kind of take it for granted. So today let's look into it and see what's really happening by typing this URL into the address bar. Why, when we type in www.bbc.com, why this page shows up? When we click a link here, why this article shows up? Let's talk about that. So whenever we type the address into this address bar, the following happens. First, your computer will go to the internet and find a file, which is HTML file that is kind of connected to this unique URL. And that file lives on a remote computer, most likely a very, very powerful computer. It could be anywhere in the world. This is BBC World Service, so I guess that big computer is in Britain somewhere, just say in London, all right? And that big computer in London, in our daily language, is called a server. That is the first step, right? Your computer goes to that file that is residing on a remote computer on a server. The second, that server will send an HTML file to your computer. Of course, your computer needs to be connected to internet, right? The third step is that we use a special software which is called browser. We use that browser to open and read this HTML file. So whatever is in that file, it is then shown on your screen in this browser. That's the 1, 2, 3, 3 steps. So just now what we did is that we altered the contents of that downloaded file, which is already on our computer. And when we changed the 5,000 and we changed the walking to swimming, that downloaded file was changed. Because it was altered, it's changed, we see the contents on the screen are also changed. But of course, the original copy on the server was not changed. That's why when we refresh, we request that file again. That file is being copied and sent to us, and that is original contents. If we if we go to that server and change the contents on that server, that is called hacking, right? But you change the copied and downloaded file on your own computer. That is just playing with your downloaded HTML file. Okay, let's go to another website. This one crossed my mind today. Carvana. Okay, here we go. I think if you have bought a car in the past 3 years, or if you have looked for a car at least in the past 3 years, it's highly likely that you have gone to this website. This is by far the biggest online car dealership. It is different than a regular website for a car dealership, right? Almost every car dealership has a website, but this one is different. Instead, this website itself is the dealership. You come here, you pick a car, and you look into the details. You check its history. If you like it, you can pay for it online right there, and you can even apply for finance through this website. And the car will be delivered to your home. You don't even need to test drive the car. Yes, people trust this website so much that they don't even test drive the car. And then you drive this car for a few weeks, during which time you even have an option to return it if it turns out that it does not meet your expectation. So let's choose a car. How about an SUV? This Jeep looks good. Let's click open it. You can see all this information here, right? Where's the price? The price is here. Well, okay, the car is good. I like it, but I don't like this price. So let's put a prank here. Right click, inspect. You know what I'm going to do, right? How about change this car from almost 40,000 to, how about $100? Let's see what happens. Can we really change it? Wow, the car is $100. Of course, by this point, we already know that the original copy of the HTML file on that server is not being changed. the only copy that we changed is the downloaded version of that copy. So it looks like $100, but of course, because you change your HTML file, that's why the contents change, right? But if you refresh, we request the file again. Where is that car? Right here. Hey, not this car. I'm moving too fast. But let me see. Can't follow this things today. I think it was this car, right? So when you refresh, you request for a copy of that HTML file, and then the original file is copied to you one more time. This time, of course, is the real contents. You can if you have time, we can do this one more time. Amazon. How about I looked for umbrella before. Let me check. Maybe umbrella. See here, this one is the Amazon's choice. This is the most popular one. Inexpensive, very good. What if I want to change Amazon's choice to, say for example, JSON's choice? Can we do that? Let's try. We find that text, Amazon's choice to JSON's choice. Wow, it's changed. Again, the third time. This is the third practice that we have done today. We changed the downloaded file on our own computer, and only our own copy is altered. Right? Refresh again. You request the original copy again. A copy of the original file again. Amazon's choice. So by this point, we have done this 3 times. Now we have a better understanding of what really happens after we enter the address in the address bar and hit enter. That's when we request the HTML file for the first time. Again, we repeat the first steps. The first, your computer goes to that server and request for this file. The second, the server sends the copy of that file to you. The third step is your computer, the browser on your computer will open and read the HTML file and look into the contents and render the contents on your screen. So that is a taste for HTML. You know what? Like last year, I used to work at a children's coding camp part time. Those kids are cool. Some of them are teenagers, some are not even 10 years old, but they started learning coding at such an early age. It's amazing. So one day, I showed this trick to one of those kids, and he pulled pranks on his friends. He went to his school's website and changed the HTML file. He put a sentence that says, "No school for tomorrow, bye bye," something like that. And other kids, when they saw that, they went nuts. They were amazed to see that how much thing you can do with even the HTML things on your computer. These very simple things, they amaze the children. Yeah, whenever I see that, I really felt good about them, because at this young age, while other kids are playing video games, watching TVs, they instead they learn the coding stuff, right? Very encouraging for us to see. All right. So today we for the first time, maybe for many of us, for the first time, we saw what is HTML, what that is, and we even altered a copied HTML file on our computer and read the altered the file. Next episode, I think is time for us to set up our computer and to download the editor so that we can write some HTML files locally and make a very we start making a very ugly website. All right. Thanks for watching. See you next time.